Welcome back. I had a problem with the starter on the Microbus, or Vanagon, as some people in the world call it, where it just wouldn't start. I had some issues with my ignition switch a few years ago where it didn't work, and I changed it, bought a new one, and after about 4 months, I think the same thing happened. Only the first position works, but the second one doesn't. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to install a push button switch to actually start the car. So I got into the car one night and turned the ignition key to the first position and pressed the push button, and nothing happened. I could hear a click at the back, which sounded more like the relay and not the solenoid. And after a few times, it didn't work. Then I turned the ignition off, tried again, and it started. Sorry, the starter motor turned the engine, but it wouldn't start because the ignition wasn't in the first position. So I turned it in the first position, and fortunately it started. I could get back home, and the next day I started to test it, to check what the fault was. And this is what this video is all about, is how I did the fault finding to locate the fault. So if you're interested, you can watch this video, and if you like it, find it helpful, please think about subscribing and liking the video. Cheers. Okay, I've got a relay. You can see that there's a relay connected to or in between my ignition switch. There's the relay, there's the socket. There we go. So I'm gonna just give it the relay power, which will give power to the solenoid, and you can hear the relay clicking, but the solenoid doesn't operate. Okay, so that's the first issue. I'm going to remove the solenoid and then test it, and if it doesn't work, then I'm going to replace it. And then the Allen key bolt on this side. Pipes in the way, yeah. Trust me, there's an Allen key bolt there. It's loose already. There's my starter. It's got a 14 bolt on the one side and an Allen key on the other side. I'll just remove this. There we go. Starter's removed. Now to get it out, I just need to take this power cable off here with the 13 spanner. That's next. Okay, that's the starter motor removed. This is the alternator and power cable. Also looks like it gives power to the relay. This is where the relay gets switched. That signal there. Looks like that where the solenoid gets switched on this side. The power goes through from there to there. Okay, so I'm going to test it now. Just going to give this a ground signal. And when I test the relay, so applying input to the relay, and yet hearing a click, I assumed that the relay was working and the problem was with the solenoid. So that's why I removed the starter and the solenoid. It was just easier for me to access it. And if it was an issue, then I would just remove the solenoid and replace it with a spare from the motor spares shop. So because I had a relay, a known good relay that I carry around in the van as a spare, it was just easy to pop in the new relay, and that solved the problem. But what I would normally do is I would put the input into the relay, check the output to see if there is an output. If there is, make sure that the output is getting to the solenoid. And then if it is, and the solenoid didn't click in, then I would know that the solenoid was a problem. And I would also apply power straight to the starter, bypassing the solenoid, just to make 100% sure that the starter is also working. And in this case, by fitting the new relay, it solved the issue. So I didn't bother to do the other test. That was the test for me. Energizes the solenoid. And to test the relay and the solenoid. Starters in, the relay is connected the signal wire, the alternator, power cable. Now to test it, just have to connect up the battery and I can start it. Okay, battery is connected, started, push nuts on, start. Success. For watching. I hope you found this useful, and it's just my way of giving back to the community that has helped me over the years. And if you liked it, please think about subscribing and liking the video and commenting if there's anything that you think that I could do to improve my skills. I'd really appreciate it.